So we've talked about slope before. In any given situation, slope is like the rate, right? Miles per hour, feet per second, whatever it is. And so sometimes the slope is going to be positive, right? You're saving money. Sometimes the slope's going to be negative. You're losing money, right? It depends on the situation. So here I have the equation y equals 5x plus 10. Where's my slope? Well, if you remember from a previous video, my slope, my rate is right here in front of the x, which is positive 5. So if I were to throw this on the graph here, I know that I have a situation that the starting amount is at 10, right? So let's say maybe it's saving money, right? I start with positive $10. So before I start saving, here I am with $10. Awesome. Okay. And then it looks like every year I save $5, right? Well, that's not great, but that's okay. So every 1 year I save $5, it goes up one or up $5. Okay. So after 1 year of saving, I would now have 15. After 2 years, I would now have 20. So it keeps going and I'm saving money and that's awesome. Here I am. Okay, now notice that this slope, one, it's representing a situation of saving money, so it makes sense that it would be positive, and this is indeed a positive slope. But just by looking at it without context, when a line is going up to the right, it is a positive slope. Let's check out another situation. So here we have y equals negative 3 times x plus 9. So we have a negative 3 as our slope. Interesting. It's a negative now. Okay, so here we have feet and hours. Those are the quantities we're working with. So I always like to think up a story. It really helps me understand. So let's say, okay, well, I know that this starts at 9, right? So my y-intercept here is at 9. And okay, let's say my pool is draining and it starts at 9 feet deep. Then every hour it decreases, because it's negative, by 3. So after 1 hour, it's decreased by 3, so I would now be at 6 feet. After 2 hours, it decreases by 3. I would now be at 3 feet, so on and so forth. So I draw my line, and the context and the fact that there's a negative here tells me, yeah, that the slope is negative. But if I were to just look at the graph, I would know because it is going down to the right. Okay. Now, there are two other things that could happen with slope, but we won't get to those right now. For now, positive and negative slopes.